I'm going to be ranking 3D Mario games, so without further ado, let's get into it. This ranking is from worst to best, and we're starting off with Mario 3D World. It's an alright game, but really, compared to all the other ones, it's kind of mid. So, for now, it sits here. Next up, Bowser's Fury. Ignore this part. Bowser's Fury. Really good game. Many people praise it. There's some criticism, like it being far too short, but it was just an add-on, so we can't really blame it for that, but it was a solid game. So I'm just gonna... Super Mario Galaxy. Now, this is my favorite 3D Mario game, but I'm gonna try to keep this bias free, and looking at it, it's linear. Let's just say that the music is great, but it's very linear. A lot of the galaxies are repeats. Like, look at Gold Leaf Galaxy and Honey Hive Galaxy. They're the same thing. Super Mario Galaxy 2, a improvement to Mario Galaxy 1. The music in this game is great, but again, follows the same problem as the first game. However, there's not as many repeat galaxies. Boss fight, final boss fight isn't as good though, in my opinion, but it is a very good game. Better, it has Yoshi, so you know it's good. Super Mario Odyssey. So, I guess if you really don't count Bowser's Fury, the latest entry into the series for 3D games. Very solid game, very good. Cappy just makes that game so much fun, and learning like spin pounds and all that advanced movement techniques for speedrunning really makes this game fun. It's just a fun game. Mario 3D Land. I like this game in the sense that I got it when I was a kid, played it, and then just barely touched it since I beat it. But it's a solid game for what it was. Next up, we're going to look at Super Mario Sunshine. It was really where Nintendo would probably have a hard time following up Super Mario 64. But they really tried. They tried something new. I mean, look at all the other GameCube entries. They're all very interesting. I really like this game, though. It's great. It looks good for 2002 standards. And it's just a really good game. Flatpak was a great companion. Super Mario 64, the game that started it all. It was a good game. Honestly, kind of hated playing through it in my playthrough for 3D All-Stars. The camera, it just sucks. It sucks. In, like, the later stages, like, who enjoys TikTok Clock and Rainbow Ride? Exactly. But, yeah, let's get into the rankings now. I will clarify in a comment what they are in case they're confusing here, because Sunshine 64 are part of the same game. But anyway. So this is going to go worst to best. The worst, fortunately, Super Mario 3D Land. Put you over here. Next, Super Mario 3D World. Like, those two always, I think, have to be bottom. There's no way. But this is where it gets difficult. This is where it gets very, very difficult. With a heavy heart, I gotta put Super Mario Galaxy right next to 3D World. These are all very close, but the Galaxy is unfortunately worse. Next, Super Mario Sunshine is next. Looking at that one right there. Super Mario Sunshine's next. Next up is, can you move? Can you? Okay, I guess he's not gonna move, but anyway. Next up, you gotta put Mario Galaxy 2. It's a great game for what it is. It was a great sequel. They really tried to top the success of this one. And I think they gave it a really valiant attempt. 3 left. Odyssey, Fury, 64. 64 is third. And that hurts. Sympathy. I like this game, but I hate this game. A lot of people grew up with it, but I just can't stand it at all. But I said this was going to be unbiased, and it is unbiased. And 64 is just third. Next up, Bowser's Fury. Great game. It's just very short, as I've said. But that is not the number one 3D Mario game. that right there is Super Mario Odyssey. Many people said it when it at its launch, it was probably the closest to perfect we've ever had. Like, there were a few small tweaks, like, a lot of people griped about the post-game. It was very solid, but I think the post-game was fine. Every 3D Mario game is guilty of having some kind of a not good post-game. But Super Mario Odyssey is, from a design standpoint, the best 3D Mario game. Levels and all look amazing, except for 2, Cloud and Ruined. But even then, those two kingdoms, or the two kingdoms that I'm referring to, are not bad by any means. They're assigned to a purpose, and you have to have levels like that in a game. Like, that's just my opinion. But this is my list. We got hurts me to put that there. I think most people will agree with this. Yes. Let me know if you agree with my rankings, and comment down below if you would change them. I really want to know if you agree, and if you don't agree, how you would change them. But this has been Jaguar. Kind of a long video, probably the longest video I've made, but hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, so I really want to get there, so help me get there, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.